friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do a what's in my bag. However, this was requested a while back at the beginning of the summer, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't think it would be very fun to do a what's in my purse because literally there's just my wallet. This is a bag that I have had since the last time I did a what's in my purse. I will link that up in the cards for you guys, but my problem is I'm a creature of habit in the sense that I'm not like a purse connoisseur. I really buy one purse and I will use it until it is worn down and I need to buy a new one. And what I like about this Target bag is just that it doesn't allow me to hold a lot of stuff in it. So instead, I thought it would be fun for us to go through my gym bag. This is a pretty beefy gym bag, and I don't talk a lot about this very much, I don't think, on my channel, and I don't plan on making it a part of the channel very often, but I love to work out. I work out 5 days a week. I love to work out immediately after I get out of school. I leave school like normally around 2:30, 3 o'clock. I go to the gym and then I go home. It is just like a staple and I love it. I love to work out. And so I thought it would be intriguing to see all the items that I have stuffed inside my gym bag because there's a lot. So if that sounds interesting to you, hello, welcome. Let's go ahead and start pulling some things out of my gym bag. So the first thing that I have is my blender bottle and my pre-workout. Pre-workout is, I would say, like 8 months new to my workout routine or regimen. There's a woman I started following on Instagram in January called Mari, and I also watch her on YouTube. She's not very, in my opinion, a very regular content creator on YouTube, but she owns Mari Fitness and she also owns Bloom Nutrition, her and her boyfriend. And I have been intrigued by pre-workout, but I've never pulled the trigger on it until this one. This pre-workout is all natural. It's vegan based, which I really like. It has nothing artificial inside of it, which is awesome. And so I felt comfortable trying this out. I just feel like this gives me a little boost of energy coming into a workout, which at the end of working all day, I mean, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So by 3 o'clock, I'm relatively tired. This gives me a nice boost with my workouts, and this is what I drink it out of. I will say this blender bottle Ben purchased, and I don't love it. You wouldn't think it, I think, when you buy it, but when you go to pour liquid in here and measure it, it's hard to see through. It's hard to see how much liquid you have in here. So I wouldn't recommend the gray one, but the clear ones are just fine with me. And the flavor of the pre-workout that I absolutely love is summer lemonade. It literally tastes like lemonade. It is delicious. I very much enjoy drinking it, and this is, I think, my second or third tub of this. All right, next up are sneakers. I have 2 pairs of sneakers in this bag, which feels extra, and it aligns with who I am as a person, but I will explain it to you. So I am a Nike girl. I have mixed feelings about being a Nike girl. I get annoyed with Nike because I don't buy new sneakers every year. I try to buy sneakers every like 2 to 3 years, and every time I go in to buy new Nike sneakers, they've always like changed. Like I feel like every year they change or modify their sneakers, no matter like what it is. They always come out with like a new variation of them, and I don't like that. It's like, to me, there are certain things I hate shopping for. Jeans is one of them. Workout sneakers is another one because it's such a big part of your workout. It's a big part of your workout, and to change the variations of shoes angers me. So I've now gotten wise to Nike, and I've started to buy 2 pairs of the same sneakers. So I literally have 2 pairs of each of these. I have the fresh unopened boxes of each of them in my closet, and I will not touch them until these sneakers die. I know it's just prolonging the reality of my situation, but I don't care. I'll prolong it. So the first ones that I have are these sneakers that I do all of my weightlifting in. I squat, I deadlift, I do hip thrusts. I really do love to weightlift. I have found the best results with it. I don't think I'm like a physique fitness model, but I have seen really good results and I feel good about weightlifting. And so these are the shoes that I weightlift in. These are the Nike Free TR7 trainers. I think you can still get these on Amazon, but I think they're up to like version 8 or 9 of this. Oh, whatever. The reason why I like these is because they are predominantly flat. I am a relatively flat-footed person, but I was finding when I was doing my weightlifting in regular, just running sneakers, that the curve of the running sneaker would make it difficult for you when I was squatting or when I was putting my weight in my heels for my foot not to naturally like curl up because of the shape of the sole. These being very flat and super lightweight make it really nice and easy for me to get a level balance. It also is really helpful. Like I use these to do squat jumps. I use these to do my HIIT workout. I use these to do like Tabata body weight workouts, and they just are really great. I've worn these, I want to say for about a year and a half, and the soles are doing pretty well. I'm that kind of person who does not wear their gym shoes outside of the gym, so I think that has also helped with the longevity of these sneaks. The other sneakers that I have in my bag are the Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 34s. I think they're at like, I don't know, the 36 model now, whatever, but I actually use these when I actually really love to walk after a lot of my workouts. Any workout where I'm not doing a HIIT workout afterwards to get my cardio in, I typically like to just walk on the treadmill, but I need to wear these. The only time I can wear my training sneakers is on the Stairmaster. That doesn't bother me. I need more support for my flat feet when I am on the treadmill, and so these actually have my own inserts in here, and I like these. They're also, again, very durable. These are a little bit dirtier because I do sometimes walk outside with these. I, for whatever reason, threw out my old pair of these when I got this new pair because I didn't think I would need like walking around sneakers. That was pre-dog Victoria, and now that I have a dog, I do prefer to walk in sneakers with her. I go take her to a lot of parks. She's a very active dog, and so I sometimes will wear those outside even though I break my own rules. Okay, I have something in here that might be a little bit weird. I have two books. I have As She Ascends by Jody Meadows. I have Stories Friday Black by Nana Kwan and Aji Brina. Probably saying that wrong. Like I mentioned, I like to walk on the treadmill anytime I'm not doing a cardio workout after my weightlifting workout. And when I walk, I like to have a book. This is the current book that I'm reading. This is the book that I need to read, but I haven't gotten a chance to get into it. I'm probably going to finish this book first and then move into this. I don't need to have two books. It's kind of excessive, but I do typically always have one book in the gym bag. I also have this pad. This is from Fit Viva. Basically, what I use this for, you can use it for squatting and you can put it on the bar and then have it rest on your back. I've been doing back squats for so long that I don't need a pad. I'm just conditioned with that. But when I do hip thrusts, I found that when I was getting up to, like, I would say 75, 85 pounds, I now do 185 pounds, that the pressure of the bar was really painful and it was causing bruises and problems. And my gym had these, but they didn't have the ones that have these Velcro bands, and it also wasn't guaranteed that I could find one. So I bought my own off of Amazon, and what I like about this is that this, with the straps, makes it adhere to the bar and it doesn't move around. When I didn't have one with the straps, the pad could roll around sometimes, and that would make it hard to do my hip thrusts with proper form. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to buy your own equipment like this, but if you're somebody who will use a pad frequently, it's worth it just to be always guaranteed to have it. And if you're someone who worries about like sanitariness, this will make it more sanitary because it's one that you own. I care less about that, if I'm being honest. I also have a bunch of bands in my gym bag. I have two, as I mentioned, from Mari Fitness. I do a lot of workouts that have bands that you need to have for your legs, and for the longest time I was trying to use rubber bands. They suck. They're terrible. They would always roll and like pin. I again didn't feel like I was getting great form because I was trying my best to like not jostle the band, which that is stupid. So when I discovered Mari, I discovered that she had these cloth bands. So I have two. I have the size large and the size small. I don't know why I would have bought those two sizes, but before I found these, I was using the ones from Fit Viva. This, again, I just found them on Amazon and I felt like they had good reviews. This is a little set that came with 3 bands. You had 3 different sizes, and based on the size, it also gives you more resistance. But I felt like with these that they stretched out a little bit versus the Mari ones. I feel like I haven't experienced any kind of stretching. I still keep these just because I already bought them, and if I ever need to like go down to a smaller size than what I have in my Mari bands, I have the ability to do that. Another bag, just like a lot of bags within a bag here. I have these Evaness bag. This is a different Amazon purchase that I made. And these are cuffs that you can put around really any body part, like your wrist, but I put them around my ankles. For a good year, I was doing a lot of cable leg work, and I felt like the ways that you can modify the natural equipment that comes with the cables, I didn't like. It didn't feel comfortable. It didn't feel like, I didn't feel confident in the way I was like looping my foot through triangle bars and things. So I bought these, absolutely love these. They work great. You just loop the strap through the metal piece and then you wrap it around to the size of your ankle, and then it just holds like this. This is really nice. I know it seems like I have a lot of my own equipment for someone who goes to the gym. I am a gym person. I'm not an at-home workout person, but I just felt like these accessories that I have are very personal to my workout needs and wants, and I don't expect a gym to have all of that equipment. All right, next thing we have is in this cute bag. I think I got it I think it was an Ulta sample bag. This is what I keep my hair ties and my headbands in. I will always, my hair is normally down unless something weird happened and I put my hair up at work or I like gave up that morning, but I always take my hair and put it into a bun. That is my preferred method. And I, to describe my hair for a second, have very thick, coarse hair, and it's difficult to find elastics that, one, don't break after 5 uses, and 2, will hold my hair. Like, I don't want my hair to move an inch when I work out, and I do a pretty robust, like, active workouts. So the hair elastics that I love, that I don't know if they still make anymore, is from the brand Sunchi, S-C-U-N-C-I, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they're basically these like rubber bands. They are not the nicest to your hair always. Like, occasionally I'll get a few like pieces of hair stuck to this. It's sort of like 2 steps above a rubber band, but I just love these. These are no slip grip, and they really don't. They don't slip. They grip really well. So I have a bunch of those in here because I do know that there have been times where I've had an elastic break as I'm mid doing my hair, and that just can't happen. Then I have my headbands. I live and die by the Sweaty Bands headbands. These are just cream of the crop. Just like with the hair elastics, these don't move. Once this is positioned on my hair, it does not move. Like the width of these, they are not too thin. They do make a thinner and a thicker version, but I prefer this version. These also aren't too tight or too loose. They are just the perfect circumference for my head. What I think helps hold them in place is that there is this velvet or velour that the fabric is adhered to, so it really doesn't move when it's on your hair. I have all different varieties. I've got some Christmas ones. I've got the weightlifting one. I've got this one. I've placed 2 orders with them before, where I placed 1 order to try them out and I loved them, and then I wore those to death. I have found that I think I've had these for probably 3 or 4 years, and I would say that I notice when it's time to replace them when they either start to move a little bit or the elastic underneath that goes underneath the bottom part of your head starts to get a little like wavy. That's when they tend to, to go, but they hold up really well. I would definitely recommend them, and they are just holy grails for taming all of the tangle. Then I have this bag. Really, it's the what's in all these bags game that we're playing. This is a Mari band bag, but I don't put the band that I use all the time back in its bag. Instead, I have these 2. I have a backup key for the lock I put on my locker, and then I have these Under Armour bar gloves. When I first wanted to get back into weightlifting, because I used to weightlift with my dad when I was in high school and college, and then when I graduated from college, I got really big into Zumba, and that was what I would do for exercise, and then I wanted to get back into weightlifting. So I started doing a lot of fitness classes because I love Zumba, so I figured why not do other fitness classes, and there was one class that was a weightlifting class. It was a body conditioning weightlifting class, but the bars weren't like what you get out on the regular gym floor when you're lifting pretty serious weight. And so the bars didn't have any of the perforated grip on it, which I do really like, and so I bought those gloves, but I really haven't used them, I would say, in like 2.5 or 3 years, but alas, they still sit in my bag just in case. Oh, we come to the final bag. I promise, the final bag. This is an owl crate bag that I have. It's the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. What I keep in here is a couple of things. The first thing I have is a little ring box. This is what I put my wedding and engagement ring and my Harry Potter ring in. I also will typically tuck my earrings in here if they fit. Otherwise, they go inside the general bag. And then I also put my Pandora bracelet in here, and I'll take out my, if I'm having my hair like this, I'll take out my bobby pin and stick it in here as well, and that's where everything will be housed. But I also keep my headphones in here. These are a relatively new upgrade to what I had before. These are from Tautronics. They're also from Amazon. Basically, this video is a courtesy of Amazon. I had a different version of these. They didn't have a thin band like this. They were a little bit thicker, but those died on me, so I replaced them. These are pretty cheap. I think that they're like $20 or $25, which I think is pretty cheap for Bluetooth headphones. I love my Bluetooth headphones. I log my workouts on an app on here. I also have my music on here, and so I definitely love the freedom of Bluetooth. Back when I had, this is like maybe 4 or 5 years ago when I still was plugging into my iPhone, it was such a pain in the butt. I would actually stick my phone in my bra, and I just hated it. I absolutely hated it. Now I can just have it over to the side, and I can log my reps and the weights that I'm doing and have my timer and stuff. Like, I really prefer it. So these are awesome. The updated version of these are even better than the ones that I previously had. They actually have a magnetic piece so that they don't get tangled, which I really like. They did come with like a little mesh bag, but I never use it. I like these a lot. They literally just, I push down on this button, they sync up with my phone, and then I just put them in like so. What I love about these is they don't fall out, they don't move. I do burpees, I do running, I do the Stairmaster, like I do a lot of active things, and these always hold, which is great. So I would definitely recommend them. I am not someone who's a big fan of AirPods. They're so small. I don't know. I don't love them. So I'm happy to have these. I also have just a little pullover top. I'm a tank top and leggings or tank top and shorts girl. I know a lot of stuff in here looks neutral. I don't care what my sneakers look like. I don't care if my outfits coordinate. I just put stuff on and work out. But I just have this in here just in case. Sometimes like in the fall, I don't have a jacket. By the time I'm done working out, it's pretty cool. And so I'll throw this on over my tank top. Then we just have my actual gym bag. This is an Everlast bag. We were at, I want to say a Sears maybe 5 or so years ago, where I saw this and I was like, oh, I like the color of it and it seems big enough. I really only use the main pouch. There is a zippered pocket in here. Honestly, I've never opened that. And there is a Velcro pocket in here. Honestly, I've never opened that. I literally just dump everything in here and I dig. There are 2 pockets on the side. This one zippers and this one Velcros. My one complaint, as you can probably see, is that this sometimes will stick to my workout tops and then it will like pull a little bit of fabric away, which I don't love. But that is what I'm working with here. Again, I really just use the main pocket. The only other thing I have is just my key. I put a lock on my locker. I mean, I've got my jewelry in there, which is the big thing. And I wasn't gonna do a combo. I hate combo locks. So I just have this master lock and I pop it through, pull out the key, and I typically stick the key in a pocket in either my Nike shorts or in my leggings, or if I don't have a pocket in my bottoms, I'll just stick it in my sports bra and it works fine. I've had no problems with this lock. All right, guys, that is it. Those are all the things that are inside my gym bag. I hope you enjoyed taking a peek inside and learning a bit more about something else I do beyond just play with makeup. So I appreciate you guys stopping by today, and I hope you're having a really great day. Bye.